Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Wendell Celestial. I am the son of Dora, who is my Nina Alice's sister. Really good to see everybody here. It's been a while since I've been back a few times in the Bay Area. Live in LA now. Good to see friends, family. Coming back to the Bay, it just feels good. Reminds me of being a child, even back in my teen years. It's home. The last several years I've been driving up here a few times to see my godmother, Alice, my Nina. For those of you who don't know, Nina is godmother in Tagalog. Seeing the family and seeing her, being around her, it's a certain feeling that I always get, that I haven't maybe felt in a while. As you guys know, my mom passed away back in 2017, so unfortunately many of us here, some of us have also lost mom and dad, and there's a feeling of emptiness when you lose a parent. For me, when I lost my mom, I kind of felt like an orphan. But coming back to the Bay and visiting my Nina kind of almost helped me feel less empty, feel secure. My Nina Alice, she didn't have to say much. Just being around her, I felt protected. Kind of like when I was, near my mom. My Nina, my Alice, she's my godmother, and she kind of stepped into that role. And I really miss that feeling and just really cherished it. And like I said, I felt safe around her. I felt like a kid. And it just felt good. About a year ago, I was also in the hospital, and I had a quadruple bypass surgery, and I received a call from her, from Nina, and it was great, because, my mom wasn't going to call me, but I got a call from her, and it felt good. So, I'm really thankful for Nina Alice, just for being who she is. And I know that I might start to feel that emptiness, but I know that I can realize that, I'm an adult. I have to protect my family, my kids, and I think, my Nina definitely reminded me to do that. So, take care of each other, take care of you, and be well.
We have the grandchildren come up here and say something. We could always break kids.
Growing up, my grandma has always shown me unconditional love and taught me many values that I will forever treasure. Without her love and guidance, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Heaven be an angel, but our hearts will never be the same without you. I feel so blessed that you are part of my life. Sorry. Thank you for everything. I love you forever.
What I said, thank you, Grandma, for always putting up with myself. And growing up, I was a big fan of Pansy Canton and Gatorade, so she would always tell, to go to the store and get some for me. And I'm very grateful to have spent every fun, beautiful moment, memory with her. There are many times where she was very rough on me, but it was for a good reason. And it made me realize that it's to help push me towards something better and to help me become who I am now. One thing she taught me before, one thing she taught me, I apologize if I butcher this, but mahal kita ang mas kita lola. Forever, I'll always love you.
To start off, as a favorite grandchild, thank you everyone for being here. I spent the past couple weeks trying to figure out what to say. If I could even say anything. I could go on about my memories growing up with my grandma and her guidance and what a strong-willed and devoted woman we knew her as. And we all loved her to be. But I decided I'll just talk about her noodle for the next half hour. I thought about plenty memories I have with my grandma and the man she raised me to become. From Grandpa, my dad, Nina, and all my cousins. I'm the man I am because of them, in which we all are because of her. She was the queen. Today we get to celebrate her and the legacy her grandpa built. It's been hard to imagine not having even just the small conversations with her that I cherish so much. She'd always be asking about my friends, or my brother and my sister, my mom, what they're up to, how work has been. More recently, how my cat Gertrude has been, or whether or not I have a girlfriend yet. No comment. Grandma loved her family, and everything she ever did was for all of us. She continuously fought for us, but I know her brother and sisters have been waiting for her. And I know she's bragging about all of us to them. I don't know if it's like a Filipino thing, but my grandma never really said goodbye on the phone. She would always kind of just be like okay, see you, talk to you later. I guess it kind of makes sense now. We miss you every day, Grandma. I love you. See you later.
There's so many little things that remind me of Grandma. To name a few, butterscotch candy, Ricola, Mentos, orchids, floral prints on clothes, Bath and Body Works, the Centerville Library near Brookvale, Matlock, Murder, She Wrote, Andrea Bocelli, and her favorite Josh Groban. But there are two things that I really wanted to share with you guys today. The first is, for as long as I can remember, Grandma and I, we shared many memories through laughter. And no matter what mood she may be in, I was always able to crack jokes with her and just have a good laugh. It felt so natural and effortless and rewarding at the same time because I loved seeing her smile and just laugh. And I don't think I'll ever forget the sound of her laughter. The other thing I wanted to share is that, well, I guess favorites do think alike. I also wanted to bring up that from all the phone calls that I had with Grandma, she never did say goodbye. She never said see you later. And what I mean by that is, as Angelo said, she would always just say okay, and then she would just hang up the phone. Like for example, she would just call for a quick question. Hi BJ, are you coming by to pick up your ulam? And I'll just respond saying yeah, and then before I can say anything else, I'll just say, okay BJ, and then just hang up the phone. The reason I'm sharing these memories about Grandma Miguel today is because these are core memories. They're precious and what now make them to me sentimental. You see, Grandma's love doesn't just stop because she's not in the next room anymore. Her love is with us in every story we share, in every family gathering, and every time we catch ourselves saying okay the same way she would. It's in the way we look after each other, in the way we laugh together, and the way we find comfort in the little things. I will always remember this about Grandma because there was never an end to her love. And it just makes my heart full, knowing that I will continue to feel that love from her. That's her love, still going strong. And it's not going anywhere. So with that said, okay, Grandma. Hey everyone. First, I just wanted to say thank you all for being here to celebrate the life of Grandma. I wanted to share a few memories and thoughts that capture who she was to me and to so many of us here. From an early age, I cherished the moments I spent with Grandma. Things like simple trips to Lucky's or Bonfair, the convenience store in our old neighborhood, were always a treat for all the cousins and I. No matter how ordinary the errand seemed, Grandma found a way to make it feel special. Whether it be her buying us a toy, or picking up snacks and food for us, or even us, letting us scratch her scratchers. One of my fondest memories of Grandma is asking her for candy. I'm pretty sure she was the one that introduced Mentos to me, like you've heard from the others. It was one of her favorites, and I quickly became a fan. In fact, many Sundays, right here in this church, A younger version of me would be, asked in the middle of the service. I'd whisper to her and I'd be like, "Grandma, do you have any candy?" Between Ricola and Mentos always won. It's funny how something as small as that can hold so much meaning to us. Grandma loved to read, and I still remember our library trips. She would always be taking home these books with funny covers on the front. The romance novels. Out of curiosity, I once tried reading a few pages, but after that I decided to stick to Goosebumps and Harry Potter. Grandma was truly someone special to me. There were so many good times at the Dunbar house and at our old house on Blackstone Way when she lived with us. Making Grandma laugh was my love language with her, and hearing her laughter will always be one of my happiest memories. And her cooking, top notch. She never hesitated to ensure everyone was well fed. Feeding people was her way of showing care and love, and I always felt it. Grandma also had an incredible memory. She never failed at asking, about my friends or family and checking in on how you're doing and just saying what's up. And I appreciated that. As the eldest of her grandchildren, I got to witness firsthand the infinite amount of love that Grandma had for all of us. The cousins and I like to joke about who was Grandma's favorite, and honestly, she had a way of making each of us feel special. Her love extended beyond just family, too. If you were a friend of the family, Grandma treated you like you were a part of us. She was all about family, and her love and care shaped who I am, and each and every one of us. Now, you've heard this a few times, but if you've ever had a phone conversation with Grandma, you know that sometimes they just abruptly end. Once the main message of the conversation was delivered, sometimes she would just hang up. Now, I was thinking about this, and it's funny to think about, but in a way, I feel like Grandma was preparing me for this moment, teaching me that there's no need to say goodbye. She will always be with me. Even in her tougher days these past couple of years, she showed incredible strength. If we were visiting her at the hospital or going to one of her appointments, she always made time to catch up with us and just smile. I even recall one time when Nicole and I were bringing her to one of her dialysis sessions, and while we were waiting for them to be ready for Grandma, she took the time and decided to give us a whole chismis update on what's been going on. I like to remember Grandma as someone who went out swinging until the very end. She taught us how to love, how to be strong, and how to cherish the people around us. Her legacy is all of us, her family and all the people she shared her love with. Thank you, Grandma, for everything. You will always be a part of me, and I will carry your love and lessons with me forever.
So that's exactly we wanted, some tears and some good stories and some laughter, and I don't know, maybe that's kind of came alive in this room. But she's moving around over there as she's telling her story. So as BJ says, that's how she stays alive. We have a thing that says in remembrance of me at the table, and that word means, it doesn't mean just remember in your head, but it means to relive it again. So we kind of got to relive some of that. We're going to invite other folks if you'd like to share it. But no, you're going to keep sharing forever. While they were talking about, maybe I shouldn't do a closing prayer. I should just walk away. You'll all walk out going, this is over. But we didn't say goodbye. So